Sam. Yeah, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, from Iowa Speedway here with Big Dogs Racing. Here it ought to be an interesting race tonight. Right now, we just have 9 cars in the field for tonight's event, and it's going to be a interesting race, seeing how qualifying times between first and ninth between the 9 cars. Yeah. Only separated by 3/10. So should be a nice tight battle from start to finish tonight. I'll turn the floor over to Gary so he can go ahead and run through the drivers meeting.
Basic rules, gentlemen. Since we have 1 new drivers, we do not clear black flags. We will give a wave by to the first car 1 lap down when the caution comes out. Just have fun, and let's have a good, clean race, gentlemen.
Yeah, that was with Gary Moore with tonight's race admin's drivers meeting. So, Gary, if you want to advance the event, we'll go ahead and get this thing started. Tonight's race is going to be a 65-lap race here at Iowa Speedway. The drivers tonight will only have approximately 7 gallons worth of fuel in their fuel tanks, so about 35% of normal. So these guys will have to make at least 1, maybe 2 pit stops for fuel. So fuel and right side tires will be a premium at this racetrack tonight. So tonight, starting on your pole, we have the number 81 of Brian Sire Keski with a time of 24:651. On the outside of row 1, we got Wayne Willard. Inside of row 2, we have Taylor Dorner. Outside row 2, we have Mr. Ron Token Miller. Inside row 3, we've got Mr. Glenn Nettishill in number 92. And outside will be the number 39 of John Smith, our token outsider for tonight's race. Decided to extend an invitation out to somebody. So, John, good luck in tonight's race. And starting behind him in row 4, inside, number 42 of Jack Clemente. In 8th spot, we have the number 64 of Bob Bevins. And in 9th spot, our race admin, the number 53, Gary Moore, bringing up the rear for tonight's race. Just because he's old and starts in the rear don't mean he's going to finish there. Hopefully.
Thank you for that vote of confidence, Mr. Figueroa.
Oh, you're quite welcome. Looked like Mr. Miller had a little bit of problem getting his car started on the coming off the pit road there.
Here at Big Dogs Racing, we all run what's called a fixed set, so each driver is driving basically the exact same car, so everybody should be very close and competitive.
That's self-degrading.
A producer for tonight's event, one of our league admins, Mr. Rob Moore, no relation to Gary Moore, thank God. Hate to have two of them in the same league. So the field comes around for the final time. Pace car hits the pit road. So we're waiting on the leader.
Green flag.
Hey, we got green flag. Giggity, 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 boys. Let's go do some big dog racing. It's a field from third on back. Oh, looks like Mr. Willard got a little loose coming out of two there. Have a little love tap with the outside wall. Ryan Sierkeski gets himself a good lead off that start. He's going to lead the first lap of this race. And we got a nice little going on right now for second spot between Mr. Wayne Willard and Mr. Taylor Dorner in the white 98. Uh-oh.
42 in the wall.
Oh, 42. Jack gets into the wall coming out of 4, but he is able to get it pointed in the right direction. Keeps on going. Take a look at that. Looks like he just pushed real hard coming out of 4. Woo. Brought it right in front of Mr. Gary Moore. Looks like Gary's got a little bit of reflexes behind him. Look at that. Either that or luck.
I think a little bit of both in that incident.
I hear you. Tonight we're broadcasting out of our TeamSpeak. With the limited field, we figured it might be quite interesting to get everybody's, let everybody hear everybody else's opinion from inside these cars. Give you give you a little bit of seat time with these guys. Let you listen to everything that these drivers say over this radio channel. And hopefully producers on the bleep button tonight.
Is Joker scared or something?
Slow car going to me.
User left control.
Well, it looks like Nick is going to take it into the pits and take it to the attention of his crew and And with tonight's race, these guys have got 5 resets. So that means if they mess up their car, they can take it into the pits, get some service work done, and their car comes back out in pristine condition. So they're able to do that 5 times within the 65 lap window. So right now we're working on lap 8, and Mr. Brian Keschke did have a half a second lead on the field after lap 1, and it looks like Wayne Willard is cut into that lead a little bit. He's now sitting 0.3 seconds behind the leader. So you got a nice battle here for third spot. You got Taylor Dorner in the 98, Ron Miller in the 60 car, and Mr. John Smith in the 39, all wanting that third spot.
All right, John.
As you just heard, Miller's going to give up the bottom side to John, and don't look like he can get it to stick down there and complete the pass. It's kind of interesting to watch all these guys go around this track. Oh, Jack gets a push coming off of turn 2 and smacks the outside wall again. And he's bound and determined to reconfigure this track the hard way. Yeah. Just hope Jack don't hit his girlfriend Janet too hard. Hits her like he's hitting the wall. I'm pretty sure that's what she would say too. Maybe these guys run this. I'll go ahead and ride along with Mr. Ryan Keschke.
'53 and '90 side by side.
Ooh.
Lake cock.
Well, it looks like
I would call that self-close.
riding along with Brian Keschke. You can see that right front little damage there. So he's gotten into the wall a little bit. Had some brush with the outside wall there. So don't look like it seems to be phasing him too much. You got Nettershall and Gary Moore fighting over for that 6th spot. Glenn gets a really nice run coming off of turn 2. See if he can't give old Gary Moore the chrome horn. And oh, he didn't even have to touch him and he pushed up. Man. It looks like we're fixing to have a battle for the lead here. Wayne Willard is reeled in our leader, Brian Keschke. Now 0.2 of a second behind, and see if Brian has worn out his tires being up front like he has been. Hey Willard, is that your house pet on the hood of your car?
Yeah, that's Record the dog. Oh shit.
Oops, my bad.
Oh, that's my bad. You didn't mean you ain't driving. Trying to say it because my tires was up a little much. Might have packed some push in it, maybe.
All right. Looks like you got a little loose coming out of 4 there. Uh-oh. Taylor gonna have something for Wrecker the dog? Whoa. Wrecker the dog gets a little loose coming off 4 again.
Just wagging his tail. Bad.
All right, Taylor takes a spot away from Wayne Wiggle Willard. I guess is what we can label him for tonight's race. Seems how he likes getting the tail of that car wiggling. Let's see if the Dorner's got anything for the leader. Yeah. These guys complete lap 20, or start working on lap 25 of 65 laps. Right now, in first place, we have number 81 of Brian Keski. In the second spot, number 98 of Taylor Dorner. Third spot, we got the 01 of Wayne Wiggle Willard. And in fourth spot, we got Ron Token Miller in the 60 car. And right behind him, we got John P. Smith in the number 39. And in sixth spot, we've got the race admin, Gary Moore. He's moved up 3 spots for tonight's race so far. And right behind him, we got the number 92 of Glenn Nettershall. And then right behind him, we got Bob Bevins, number 64, 12 seconds off the pace. And in 4 laps down, number 42 of Jack Clemente. He should be able to get a few of those laps back, hopefully before the end of this race. Right now, the way this race is running, we got a battle for the lead. Taylor Dorner's trying that low line, seeing if he can't get by Brian Keski. These cars being light with not all that much horsepower, it's kind of hard to get that pass completed on that low side. Puts that car into a bind and you end up bleeding off a lot of speed. So you really have to hit your marks when doing that. So. Yeah, Brian Keski's getting that third groove going, working it to his advantage.
I'm probably going to pit for everybody else, probably. Just saying.
Yeah, Wayne looks like he's going to be short pitting for tonight's event. Yeah, Taylor's working on that back bumper. Brian decides to take it down low coming off a 2, try to get that run going off the corner. Don't look like he got too much of a run. Taylor drove it in a little deep that time. Looks like he got it to stick going into 3.
About time I pulled that off.
Yeah, about time.
0-1 pitting this time by.
As we should start getting into the window for green flag pit stops here. We'll have to top off with gas, and let me tell you, topping off a late model ain't easy. They do it with 5-gallon jugs, 5 gallons at a time. We still got that battle going on for the lead. Taylor seems to get right up on Brian Keske's bumper, but just can't seem to get that nose up under him to get that hole shot coming off the corner. And Brian Keske gets a little loose coming off the corner, but I think he was just trying to get every bit of ounce of power to that wheel and get it off the corner. Brian Keske's heading to the pits. Gives up the lead to the number 98 of Taylor Dorner.
This time, 98.
It looks like Taylor Dorner and John
92 pitting.
And John P. Smith are pitting. Right now, it looks like they're going to be giving up the lead to Mr. Gary Moore.
God, this takes forever.
So far, the only cars that have not taken fuel on this fuel run so far is Gary Moore and Bob Evans. So let's see if this helps them out.
Damn, I just got speedy.
Uh-oh. Looks like our race admin, Gary Moore in the 53, just got himself a speeding penalty on pit road. It's right now Bob Evans in the number 64 is being shown as our race leader. The number 81 of Brian Keske goes by our leader. John P. Smith looks like he's going to try to get a lap back, going by the leader. Yeah, you can see these guys that are have taken pits, how tires play a critical role in this race. With Bob Evans on working lap 41 on his set of tires, and these guys here have only got 2 or 3 laps on their tires. You can see how they're just able to drive around him and walk away from him. So you got to think, is staying out on the track key or going in and getting some fresh rubber? Because he's losing time to these guys with fresh tires. Yeah, he'd be taking on a strategy of less fuel. Take just enough fuel to make the end of the race and shorten his pit stop of that much more. But we'll see what happens whenever he heads into the pits.
User entered your channel.
Are you calling anyone?
Caution? These drivers are whining that they want a caution. Oh, here we go. Here's the leader hitting pit road. While the leaders on pit road, we'll go ahead and stop for a small commercial break. We'll come back and give you the rundown of how the field is after all these pit stops have finally cycled through.
Since I was born, I dreamed of being a Budweiser Clydesdale. Only problem is, I was born a donkey. So all my life, I practiced the Clydesdale walk and the Clydesdale pull. I even tried hair extensions on my lower legs. And then came my big interview. They looked me in the eye and said, "What makes you think you can be a Clydesdale, son?" And what was my answer? I must have said something right.
Sound resumed.
Alright, welcome back to Big Dogs Racing. Right now, sitting in first position, we have the 01 of Wayne Willard. Right behind him, Mr. Bob Bevins in the number 64 car. So it looks like his strategy worked out, brought him from the back of the pack up to the front. And sitting in third, you have the number 81 of Brian Sire-Keski. And right behind him, we have the number 4 of John P. Smith, who is wanting that third spot from Brian. And sitting in fifth spot, we got the number 98 of Taylor Dorner. And the last car on the lead lap, 17 seconds back, is number 53 of Gary Moore. Seems like he's gotten to that sixth spot, and that's all he can do. Evidently, they didn't refill his prescription of Viagra from his doctor to get him up. But in seventh place, one lap down, is the number 92 of Glenn Nettischel. And in eighth spot, the number 60 car of Ron Smith, 2 laps down. Ron Miller, excuse me, 2 laps down. And in ninth spot, still 4 laps down, is the number 42 of Jack Clemente. And as you see, looking at the leader, you got the 01 of Wayne Willard and the number 42 of Jack Clemente. Jack's wanting to get one of those laps back the old school way.
Because he is old. You're welcome.
Hey, shout out to Justin TV. Without them, we couldn't have brought this broadcast to you. Just like to thank the boys out there at Justin TV from all of us here at Big Dogs Racing. And you can visit our website at www.bigdogsracing.org. Come sign up, join us on TeamSpeak. Our TeamSpeak stuff is right there. IP address and the password are right there on our homepage. So more than happy to have all you guys. More than happy to have newcomers join us. Just like we got the number 39 at John Smith. Seems to be running a pretty good race tonight. He's
Thank you, Ronnie.
only 2.5 seconds off the lead.
Yeah, no problem.
As we can see, John's trying to work on that big bumper of Brian Keski. That nice U.S. Army paint scheme.
Man. My car done got loose again.
And John's really giving Brian Keski a run for his money. He's able to peek down low there a couple of times, but he's not able to make it stick. So. And with a lap car in front of Brian, see, this is going to be a tiptoe move right here. Ooh. John pulls it down low. Can he get it? Can he complete this pass coming out of turn 4? Haven't seen too many people try this move tonight. Looks like Brian's able to get that run on the high side. These lap cars here. Oh, John, he got it loose.
Caution.
And we got our first caution of the night. He's able to get it gathered
Real quick and then tell me what you got.
Pointed in the right direction.
The 92 will wave by.
And as you hear from our race admin, the number 92 of Glenn Nettershall. One car, one lap down. He's going to get the free wave by. And as you've seen from the replay, John just tried to push it a little hard coming out of 4 and got up into the wall.
Leader, let me know when the pits are open, please.
No problem.
Glad you all got around. Seen one of you coming fast.
Pit's open.
And right now, it's, most of the lead lap cars came down here for tires. Looks like the only person who didn't pit on the lead lap was Mr. Wayne Willard. He faked the move going into the pits and pulled it right back out onto the track. So we're working lap 62 of 65. So it's going to be interesting on this race to see how new tires work over old tires for about 2 laps. Hey, Wayne Willard's marking the booth. What's your plan of attack, seeing as how you stayed out?
Well, the way I looked at it, I was kind of like a sitting duck. If I come in, they might have stayed out. If I stayed out, they was all probably going to come in. So it's kind of like a no-win situation for me right now. I'm hoping for a great restart. That's it.
That you're really going to have to hope for. So hopefully you can get yourself a good jump on the field and lead the last 2 laps of this event. So good luck.
Well, I hope so. But, you know, more than likely it won't happen, but we'll just have to wait and see.
Oh yeah, it's going to be the white knuckle time here, that's for sure.
I sure wish I could pack her in my left rear, that's for sure.
I wish my wife had given me both my nuts. I might have pitted.
Man, that's pretty sad.
It is.
Wayne is famous for his honey to-do list.
You need to make sure you add that to your checklist. Collect balls from wife.
Yeah, I forgot. Got late. I'm sorry.
64.
And see, it called.
64 got a Speedway.
Oh, man.
Bob Evans?
Yes, sir.
End of line.
Bob's got a speed penalty in the pits, so that's going to throw him. That's going to give him an EOL, end of line penalty. So he's going to have to start from the end of the longest line.
I don't think this thing is going to go green, guys.
It is not going to go, don't think.
No.
Uh-oh.
Really? That's gay. I was gonna win this for 2.
Well,
My
it
fault.
didn't happen, so you're gay.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, tempers flare come the end of the race.
Maybe I did get both my back and didn't realize it.
Hey, not used to having them, so.
That's right. I don't know what they're like.
That's stupid.
Wow, that's better than what almost happened. I was short 3 laps.
Hey, we could run a white checker if you want it.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
We should, honest. I
I
know
don't care one way or the other.
Wayne's probably against it, but
I don't care one way or the other. It doesn't mean.
Oh, Wayne will show up the winner. After the checker, we'll go on this lap.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, looks like we're going to have ourselves a green-white checkered finish. As the checker flag comes out for the official, these guys want to finish it under racing conditions, so let's see what happens. Yeah, I'd like to congratulate Wayne being the actual race winner, so congratulations on the win there, Wayne.
Yeah, thank you. I guess it was a pit stop for some reason, which was crazy. I was kind of looking forward to it, though.
I'm just messing with
Wayne,
FYI.
call the green, okay?
Yep.
yeah, somebody should clear my black. I said I passed passed under yellow, so I honestly didn't mean to do that.
That was all that jumping on the last lap. Like that, yeah.
And now you got a sir, dude.
I'll get it. I'm fixing.
Alright, as the field bunches up, gets ready for this green-white checkered finish. Pace car dips down to the bottom.
Green.
Green, green, green. Back racing again as Wayne Willard gets that jump like he was hoping for. Let's see if he can actually lead the final 3 laps of this little shootout that we're having right now. So Taylor Dorner, ooh, a little shove in the backside of Wayne Willard. He goes down low, tries to block Brian Sierkowski. Brian Keski shoves up the track a little bit.
White
Gives
flag's
Taylor-
out.
White flag lap is in the air. White flag. As they go 3 wide going into turn 1. Brian Keski on the bottom, Wayne being the sucker in the middle. Taylor Dorner on the outside. Looks like Taylor might have the momentum on that outside groove, but Wayne drifts up the track, shoves Taylor into the wall. Oh, and we got John. Oh, Wayne comes down, gets in front of John. Oh, and they're spinning coming across the line.
That's the finish here, right?
Brian Keski won the unofficial race, ending of this one.
Man.
Good job, Wayne.
I appreciate it. I got you on the on
Good race,
caution
guys.
for some reason.
Good race, John Smith.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, that was a Big Dogs Racing event for a Thursday night. If you want to, come join us every Thursday night, same bat time, same bat channel, right here at Big Dogs Racing. Come visit us at our website, www.bigdogsracing.org, and come join us on TeamSpeak. Let us know what you thought of the race tonight. Maybe, who knows, you might be able to be a participant in next week's race. Every Tuesday night, we have an open session, and Thursday night's a closed session with invitation only. So come on and join us. Just like to say, so long from Iowa Speedway.